That boy Drake. Drake put that video for Spin About Me out with 21 on that Her Loss. Directed by Dave Meyers, bro. A motherfucking video director, bro. This nigga make movies. He made The Hitcher. You know what I'm saying? This is a real life movie director, bro. Crazy. How y'all feel about that video, man? Drake was acting his ass off. This is the one thing I got to say about Drake. Drake is so good at rapping and making music. I don't even want to say just rapping, at his artistry as an artist, making music. He's so good at that shit. We forget. A lot of people forget he got his start in the entertainment industry as an actor, bro. So when we see all of these videos he put out where he killing the acting, it just makes it even more epic, bro. Like, how do you compete with a nigga like this? He's already at the top of the music business, killing shit. I mean, there's no comparison. You can't compare. We was just comparing Drake's YouTube page to other corporations, ESPN, and he is comparable in views to them niggas, and they got thousands more videos posted, bro. So it's just crazy to see.
And it's crazy because I'm sorry. It's crazy because you got niggas that watch ESPN that have no clue, everybody knows who Drake is at this point. Drake is like, that nigga is a mansion hold name. I fuck a house. He's a mansion. You know, I say a household name. He's a mansion hold name.
Nah, facts.
Right? Castle, if you will, right? You got motherfuckers who don't even listen to his type of music that watches ESPN.
Yeah.
And he's still smoking them niggas out the water. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Look at this shit, bro. 9.2 billion views on 117 videos. This video is hard, though. I'm just skimming through it. You know what I'm saying? The Spin About You video.
Definitely fire. Definitely fire.
I fuck with 21 in the video. You know what I mean? 21.
It seemed like aunt in that screenshot just now.
This screen right here, man. This is funny.
It's crazy, bro. I mean, I know we probably crediting Drake mostly for this, but their chemistry is crazy, bro.
Like, yeah,
they chemistry
like these niggas. It's like these niggas did mad shit like together already. Like,
it just seems like they're real friends, bro. I don't think it takes much to do this. It just seems
not just that, because even just being friends though, like it take a little more than that, bro. Like,
yeah, you could be good friends and have bad chemistry on camera, but but at the same time, it's like with the right director and the comfortability that they probably just have around each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's different.
Get some good shit, and especially because Drake has the experience, he could probably tell 21 like, "Hey, you should probably do it like this."
Right. Like not for nothing, drugs. We know each other for that long when we was on. You know what I'm saying? When we started doing like videos and shit, and our chemistry was off the hook.
Nigga, you brought it up. I was gonna make the comparison, nigga. I was about to be like, "Hey, nigga, us, the same reason."
Yeah, like, real shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, our chemistry on wax and off wax is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So
So it just it's perfect transition because he did an interview recently with Yachty. You know what I'm saying? I remember I mentioned, I was like, yo, I appreciate the friendship that they have because it's similar. To me, it's similar. Like, and now we get this interview. It kinda, and I haven't seen the interview yet, but it comes off on screen. Like, you know what I'm saying? It comes off very like they comfortable. The chemistry is there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he gave Yachty a whole little full sit down interview, bro. 5 minutes. For Future Mood, I think this is Yachty's platform. A Moody Conversation with Yachty and Drake. I was about to say Yachty and Lil Drake. Imagine Drake came out as his name was Lil Drake.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely check this shit out too. After we get off of here, you know, I mean, they on a beach. This shit just looks fire.
It's a good Nike shirt you got on too.
I heard Drake
Yeah, that's fire. That's a fire Nike Nike.
Yeah,
shit.
this is what I wanted to bring up. The Graceful Exit.
I did see that. I heard it was kind of like it was like clickbaity. So there, go look, chapter 2, A Graceful Exit. Not clickbaity, but I don't think he was really saying he's leaving type shit. Like I said, I
Drake
didn't
should
watch it, so I don't
retire.
know.
I think Drake's last album should be called Comeback Season 2, and he should just end it on that note. That would be so fucking epic.
That'd be cool. Drake and Yachty, the best duos ever.
Like he names his album
after
a sequel to Comeback Season, and he's never coming back. That'd be fire.
That'd be fucked up.
It would be, but I like it. Provocative.
It gets the people going.
It gets the people going. Definitely does.
I don't see Son disappearing.
Like, yeah, I don't see. Like, you gotta think. Why would he? Like, what point would it make for him to leave right now? Because it's not like he's doing. Like, it's not like he's very active. He is, but he kind of just living life. It's not like he is obligated by much.
You gotta remember, at a point, we didn't even see this nigga.
Word, like we kind of just been seeing him a lot. We see Drake a lot. You got to think for this, the star power that Drake is, and his celebrity. Not forget about his music ability. Just him as a star and a celebrity. We see him a lot, bro. He was at like All-Star Week, not All-Star Weekend. He was at like Grammy weekend and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Rock Nation brunch and all that shit. Like the nigga was active.
I felt like he wasn't. He was always selectively active until like later on in his career, like this time.
Yeah.
I don't know around what album, but yeah, it was really a point in time where Son was like it was living like an owl, son.
Spooky hours. Let me see if I could try to find like a bit or something.
Kind of still does though.
So I'm looking here at this Complex article just in reference to the Graceful Exit, because that was a main topic about this interview that I guess was on the timeline. It said Drake discusses quote unquote graceful exit in Lil Yachty interview. I'm not going to force myself to compete. He's really not even competing anymore. You know what I mean? Like Drake says he's been thinking of a graceful exit. Well, I think like on a broader scale, I think I'm at the point now where I just want to feel like maybe we talked about this the other day, but I feel like I'm kind of introducing the concept in my mind of a grateful exit. To even search for or want any more, they giving me pieces of quotes and shit from the article. This doesn't mean an all-out retirement, as he wound out determining I'll still be around to like, work with people or do a show here and there, but I'm not going to like force myself to compete. So I guess that's one thing that I want for myself really badly. Oh, hey, we got a longer quote right here. Pause. I feel like a lot of people that I've watched as the years have gone on, it's really an addictive, competitive space. And oftentimes you're like addicted to the competition itself. Sometimes it'll baffle you. Like, why are these people still making attempts at trying to be present in the space? And then you'll realize they need their needs and desires, and their soul was probably fed for so long off of being a guy or the guy that they can't let it go. That's a good point right there. That's kind of how I feel about athletes. You know what I mean? They whole life is dedicated to a sport. They get to the age where it's time to retire, and them niggas get lost, bro.
Nobody.
So I guess what's left for me is just to find a way to gracefully, I'm not ready now, but to gracefully continue making projects that are extremely like interesting and hopefully cherished by people. And then to find the right time to say like, I can't wait to see what the next generation does. So I mean, he's kind of toying with that idea. He's not saying, yo, I'm retiring, but it's like, yo, I don't really want to be doing this shit at the level that I'm doing it right now.
He's basically saying it at this point, there's
boring,
no need.
I'm bored, bro. I'm fucking bored. You niggas ain't competition. I done did it all. What the fuck else? Literally, but what else is there left for him to do? Usually niggas will get out of rap and go into movies and shit. This nigga came in the game acting. So clearly he don't want to do that shit. He did it. He's doing it in his videos now. So it's like, Why would I go make a movie or a TV show or some shit? He's executive producing shit like Euphoria, one of the best shows on TV. What else does this nigga need to do, bro? Like, you know what I mean? It ain't nothing. So I kind of can see where I get him. Like, I feel him 100%. Oh, y'all ready for an industry without Drake being, you know what I mean, just in our faces all the time? And this is the thing. I don't even know if what he just explained means that he won't be active on like Instagram or, you know what I mean, how he is now, just being in the.
I feel like, honestly, I feel like these rappers need to step their shit up because this nigga shouldn't feel like this. He feels like he's better than everybody because not for nothing, he is better than everybody.
Yeah. I'm about to say,
you know what I mean? Like niggas,
he's literally saying he's bored. That's insane. That's insane.
Yeah. Yo, drugs. That's how I call him, bro. Yeah, that's how I call him right there, my nigga. Because
he thought Lil Baby was gonna be it. You see, he tried to like, nah, I mean, he tried to do joints with Lil Baby here and there. He thought, but he realized, I was wrong.
He's probably
was gonna be this nigga, but it ain't.
Find inspiration.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy when you get to that point out of success. Usually, niggas get to that point out of like struggle or trying to get there. He literally got there and was like, yo, this is boring now. It's wild, bro. It's kind of insane to think about. But, I mean, this is the guy that has 9.2 billion views on 117 videos on YouTube. So, success is, like, not even a... He's seen that 100 times over.
And think about it. He's kind of alluding to, like, the whole and not being inspired enough to like get off basically I don't know, go higher.
Yeah, he feels like better. And the thing is, I don't think there's even a height. He's at the height clearly, but within music and entertainment, there's no higher place for him to go. Cause you got to think, what is higher than where Drake is in terms of his career? You can be an actor and be like a Leo, or if you want to say a Will Smith, like even them niggas aren't living like how Drake is living, bro. Like,
but I don't mean higher in celebrity. I want to say higher, maybe in something specific like music.
Yeah.
Maybe
residency. He always, he talked about getting that residency. That's like one of those things where you get older in your career, or just your career ages to where you don't really want to do the day-to-day lifestyle of being an artist, but you got this residency where you know what I mean, you getting bread and you could perform your records. Drake toured about and mentioned wanting to do that shit. You think that's kind of where he want to go with it? Just being an act that you can see.
I do believe that.
Yeah. I don't see that for him right now, but I can see him getting to that point. Kind of like, I think, look how it comes around. I think the Apollo show was an introduction to that, a very early introduction to what he wants to do like that. Because think about it, we still don't know why he did that shit, bro. That shit was still random. That small venue, like, for what reason? And ain't the Apollo closing down soon? Like, ain't they closing that motherfucker?
I'm not sure. Are they?
I'm not sure either. I'm not sure.
I don't know. Let me see. Let me just put a Apollo closing real quick. I'm just saying, just in terms of. Anyway, but in terms of, you know what I mean, just what reason would he want to do that? Outside of having like a brand or a business deal, clearly, where he getting a bag for it. It served him no purpose outside of just wanting to do the Apollo, maybe. But I can see that being like an early introduction of, like, this is what I want to do, but at Vegas. You know what I mean? I want to have one night where I might just take care of shit. He could do that, bro. He could literally just perform albums, cuts from different albums, and maybe throw a hit or two there. If he could do that and stay active in the game, like he just mentioned, like, yo, I could still do songs with the new niggas. You know, I'ma still be nice. They gonna still want to make a record with me. I'm still Drake, but I want to just be cool and, I mean, kick it on at my residency. Y'all could come see me perform. Nothing was the same on Saturday. or for 6 tequilas. Drake is that dude, man. We spent enough on this man. Shout out to Aubrey.
Shout out to the boy.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.